I'm not even gonna fraud with y'all, bro. I genuinely want to know what the fuck going on. I know I'm not the only one that's seeing it. It is what it is. One thing I can never be though, I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. I'm gonna keep it tall. One thing I can never be is something like a Jordan fan, right? Now I'm a fan of Jordan. Jordan the GOAT. One of the GOATs. You know what I'm saying? You can't disrespect Jordan's legacy, right? But till this day, we got people walking around like, I respect Jordan. I know Jordan, he one of them ones. He a legend for sure. But you got people walking around today, present day, over glazing Jordan. They act like Jordan's still playing today, right? Now, out of nowhere, if you like a millennial, you transcended into being a Kobe fan, right? Because Jordan, he not playing no more. So what y'all do? Y'all hop on to the next guy that kind of got the same skill set or is a carbon copy of Jordan. So you start seeing Jordan fans turn into Kobe fans. And they still get delusional. These Kobe fans walk around just, Kobe's the one. You know what I'm saying? It's him and Jordan fighting for that number one spot. Now, let me present my case. I'm a LeBron fan. Yes, sir. And LeBron is the GOAT. Facts. Let me spit this gum out. I'm a LeBron fan, and LeBron is most definitely the GOAT. When people try to make these comparisons talking about, Jordan was able to do this and the next best thing next to Jordan is Kobe Bryant and I always look at them confused. When they make that type of comparison, gang, I always look confused like, okay, if you feel like somebody's the GOAT, which is Michael Jordan, that in their opinion, they feel like Michael Jordan's the GOAT. If you feel like Jordan's the GOAT and somebody comes along who's a carbon copy, that just means he's like a copy of the person you feel like is the best, right? Now, correct me if I'm wrong. If somebody is a carbon copy of who you feel like is the best, but then somebody new comes along that has all type of different athletic ability and brings a nuance to the game that you've never seen before, shouldn't that new person with the talent you've never seen before be in battle with who you think is the GOAT? No, they put LeBron other like the carbon copy. No disrespect to Kobe, but that's what everybody feel like is a copy of Michael Jordan. So they always put him number two. These Jordan and Kobe fans, they go, nah. Since Kobe was like the next best thing close to Jordan, he's got to be number two. I never understood that. Y'all feel like Jordan's the GOAT. Kobe mirrors some of his, you know what I'm saying, gameplay, but y'all got this brand new unicorn. 6'8", 250 pounds, moving like a wing. You ain't never seen that shit before. And y'all put him under the person y'all feel like is a copy of the great. Never understood it, right? Trust me, I'm going somewhere with this because a lot of folks who are Jordan and Kobe fans, they don't know when to hang it up. They don't know when to hang it up. Me, I'm a Bron fan, right? Today is the day. Today is the day. Today's the first for a lot of things today. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. Like I'm cooked, bro. It's low key over, bro. I can't fraud to y'all. I can't fraud to y'all, bro. It's low key over. Like this shit. This shit really making no sense to me. And to be quite honest, I see the writing on the wall. I see the writing on the wall, bro. This is the end of an era. So I only brought up Kobe fans and Jordan fans because I wanted to like compare what should be going on versus what be going on when they get to talking about their favorite player. You know what I'm saying? LeBron James is my favorite player because he's the fucking GOAT. He's the greatest of all time, bro. Never seen some shit like Bron. You know what I mean? But if I was a blind Jordan or Kobe fan, I would have been like, nah, y'all bugging. Bron got at least 10 years left. Bron got it. I got really realistic with a lot of things today. We have a new NBA and we just got to deal with it. It's a new NBA out here, bro. And I caught myself moving like an old head today. I really caught myself moving like an old head. And I'm going to break that down. How I caught myself was, it's playoffs. I'm not a Los Angeles Lakers fan at all. I'm a LeBron James fan. So I would love to see him advance. I would love to see him keep advancing. I ain't a Lakers fan, but I'm a Bron fan. So him advancing, the Lakers advancing means LeBron advance. So that's the only thing I'll be worried about. But also, bro, I'm a Philadelphia 76ers fan. And anybody that's following the NBA right now, y'all know what type of double hurt I'm going through. Because not only is LeBron down 0-3 to the Oklahoma City Thunder, my Sixers are down to some niggas. Oh my God, bro. Some niggas across the bridge, bro. Some niggas an hour and some change away. My Sixers down to them niggas. And them niggas, just like us, they ain't been shit for a long time. The Knicks ain't been shit for a long time. If the Knicks were facing somebody else, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'd have been rooting for them. I'm a Sixers fan, but if the Knicks were facing somebody else, I'd be like, man, they deserve it. You know what I'm saying? This is the East Coast. You know what I mean? The Knicks ain't been far lately for a long time. And us as Philly, we ain't been since 2019. We ain't been to the Eastern Conference Finals. They deserve it if the Knicks were facing somebody else. Why the fuck the Knicks putting belt to ass on the Sixers? Oh my God, bro. I talked so much shit about Jaylen Brown, bro, when he was venting during that fucking Game 7 reaction video, bro. I'm popping shit whole time. We about to face our doom in the next round. We get the Celtics out of the way. Just to come fit. And I'm not gonna lie to you, something in me, pause, was like, I don't like this matchup. Cause we got past the Celtics, and I was like, ooh, cause the Celtics were always in our way. We got past the Celtics, and I said, okay, we got past the first round. We took them to a game set. We won at their house. Big milestone, personally, for me. And then I looked at the bracket and said, but we do gotta go get, like, we gotta go get the Knicks. Now, I can't lie to y'all. Wasn't worried about Karl Anthony Towns. I wasn't worried about him. It's this one dude on the Knicks that if he's on, shit over with. Look, dude a winner, bro. I can't even fraud. Like, he a winner. He won at every level, gang. That man, Jalen Brunson, is a bad man. And this is not even me glazing because I feel like they about to get us out of there. Nah, I'm still hopeful. We play at 3:30 tomorrow. But honestly, bro, after tomorrow, We're going to come back on stream and have a conversation about some things that I think need to change in the Sixers organization, bro. I'm not going to lie. I am not going to lie to y'all, bro. Like, but getting back to this new NBA thing, right? It's a new NBA, and I'm sick and tired of fighting it. I'm not fighting this shit no more, bro. I'm done fighting. I watched older heads that were older than me. Nah, Jordan was this, and Jordan was that, and Kobe this, and Kobe. They would never let it go. They would never let it go. Me, I'm a Bron fan. I'm not repeating that process, bro. It is what it is. The NBA we grew up on, people my age, is cooked. It's done. It's washed. You got dudes on a nightly basis disrespecting Kevin Durant. They're not even scared of him when they play against him. Now, Durant's still frying shit. High elite score, but he's not winning. He's not winning, gang. He's jumping from team to team. He's not winning. And Durant's from that era that I used to watch it. I was like, ooh, this is a cold era. You got LeBron going at Durant. Then you got Curry pulling up from here. That's the era of basketball I grew up watching. Right? James Harden. James Harden was a part of that era too. James Harden jumping from team to team. He not winning. Now he's with Cleveland right now. And they look like they could do something. We'll wait and see. But that's the old NBA. Right now, y'all, it's a new NBA. Steph Curry, I'm not going to lie to you. He part of that old NBA. It's a new NBA. The Denver Nuggets, Jokic, Jamal Murray, they part of that old NBA, bro. It's a new NBA. And the new NBA got the Knicks looking like contenders. Got Toronto still rolling strong. They're a team to watch out for. Got the Minnesota Timberwolves actually competing. And then you got the Oklahoma City Thunder. I was reading something somewhere where they said the Thunder might be in line to grab AJ Dybantsa, bro. What the fuck? I came here to talk about 2 points, bro. I'm going to talk about the first point. The first point is LeBron. It's a wrap. It's a wrap, bro. It's a wrap, my boy. I'm not a delusional old head that just gonna keep on spewing LeBron accolades when the writing's on the wall. I'm a LeBron fan, like I said. LeBron is a fucking GOAT, bro. Greatest of all time, but it's a wrap. It's a wrap like a band. It's over. It's over, bro. Like, and if this was me like a couple years ago, I would have never counted Bron out. Ever. A couple years ago, I would never count him out because anything could happen. I think Bron was down 3-1. They took a picture of him with some shades on and some earbuds. He went into GOAT James mode and he came back and smacked some shit. This is not that time. This is not that LeBron. Yes, LeBron has done a great job of maintaining his body, staying competitive all throughout years, but when it gets to a point, it gets to a point. The writing's on the wall, gang. Love LeBron, but I think, bro, best case scenario, he's not retiring after this year, but continuous gameplay, bro, I don't see the upside of LeBron winning another chip, bro. And that's coming from me being a Bron. Like, I don't see him winning another chip. Whatever team LeBron is on, and he's done a good job this year taking a back seat. He did a real good job taking a back seat. You know what I'm saying? Getting used to or acclimating towards the team and what the strengths and weaknesses are. He did a good job. But at the end of the day, that's LeBron James. No matter what team he's on, he has to put up a certain amount of points. He has to get a certain amount of touches on the ball. And it's going to be like that till he retire. But if you have that type of aura and energy around you when you're on the court, is that winning basketball? Are you going to win like that? Because what I'm seeing is dudes from the old NBA that I just mentioned, Kevin Durant, he's from the old NBA. Elite scorer, gang. Every team he goes to, he's like the first option. Are they winning? Is that winning basketball? It's not, because that's the old NBA. You know what the new NBA consists of? The new NBA consists of a well-rounded team with a bench. The Minnesota Timberwolves, they're a well-rounded team. They got Ant-Man, who's a franchise player with a bench. OKC, well-rounded team with a bench. So LeBron's future of him winning another chip in the league, bro, I don't see LeBron winning another chip, but he is the GOAT. LeBron the GOAT, but that style of basketball, that's out. That shit is out, bro. Old NBA with Steph Curry, LeBron, Kevin Durant, even Kawhi Leonard. That's the old NBA. That's out the way. The writing's on the wall. My predictions, bro, I think OKC sweeps the Los Angeles Lakers. And LeBron just, I don't know whatever he does in the offseason. He just go back to doing what he do. But then again, Luka Doncic, he was out majority of the season, but I don't know. Maybe they try to run it back next year. Luka on the court, same time as Bron, and they try to figure it out next year. But my predictions, the Los Angeles Lakers, they get swept, bro. They come back to try to run it with Bron and Luka next year, and that's probably going to be the year where LeBron just hangs it up. Next year when Bron come back with Luka, that might be the year where he hangs it up, bro. Like, it ain't but so much he can do, gang. Like, it's over. So, yeah, the writing's on the wall for my man Bron. He gave it 20 plus years, bro. Like, at the end of the day, bro, Bron did that. Next year, that's like the last year, and I think he'll call it quits. Now, to the second point that I want to bring up, bro. Joel Embiid. I saved this one for last because obviously I'm from Philly. Obviously I'm a Sixers fan. We down 0-3. In the Celtics series, I seen us come back from 3-1. But I'm going to tell y'all something about Jalen Brunson. And I'm not glazing, gang. He's a fucking problem. Jalen Brunson is a fucking problem. You want to talk about a point guard that wants to win? And he actually puts his team in position to want to win as well? Going into the series, I didn't give a fuck about Cat. In my mind, Joel tougher. Embiid is tougher. Cat's a non-factor in my mind. My homies was like, I don't know, bro. Cat, he can get it going. I'm like, nah. I'm betting on Cat to fold. Only thing I really worried about was'Cause we got wings. that could defend and score. We got Edgecombe, Paul George. We got Oubre. You know what I'm saying? He played a slasher every now and then. Like, we got wings. Wasn't worried about the Knicks' wings or anything like that. I just worried about Jalen Brunson. When you got a strong point guard, and my homie was telling me this, he was like, Jalen Brunson needs to pass the ball more. I was like, you don't get it, do you? You don't fucking get it, do you? I was watching a video the other day of Jalen Brunson at a very young age, and his pop was training him, like, had him doing basketball drills. And then he was coming with some soft, weak shit. And his dad said, what? Run it again. And he had to do the drill all over until he fucking left on a make. Somebody that's being trained like that from a young age, then they become stellar in high school, right? Then they go on to win 2 NCAA titles. V's up. I'm a Wildcat fan. Villanova. That man Brunson been a winner on every level. And now the fruits of his labor is actually showing. Jalen Brunson, the point guard, he need to pass more. You don't fucking get it, do you? He needs to pass more. That's a point guard that's fucking hungry. And anybody that's standing in front of him, he sees it as a mismatch. Now, when you have a point guard like that, when you start the game off, yeah, he might go for, majority of the first touches and first scoring attempts, but it's a reason why he's doing that. He's putting pressure on the defense, so when it's time for him to set y'all up, y'all golden. The pressure's off y'all. They've been watching him drive and him trying to score so much in the beginning to now they clamping down on him. And when he does have to pass, he can pass it because he's a point guard that can do that. But as a point guard, your job is to get your team in order, set them up to score, cool, but you also have to be a threat. Jalen Brunson is the first point guard I seen for the Knicks that can actually shoot that bitch too. Fuck, bro. This nigga Jalen Brunson can shoot that bitch. He can get to his spots whenever he want. He foul baits, so he's gonna get the call, and he can shoot that bitch. Mind you, though, one thing I always pride myself on being a 76ers fan, like throughout this whole season, Tyrese Maxey. Tyrese Maxey is so fucking tough, gang. He got hard. Tyrese Maxey got a heart of a dog. He tough. But this is where I knew this series was going to be iffy, because when I realized we were going to be facing the Knicks, Maxey wasn't even the first thing on my mind. The first thing on my mind was, are we going to be able to stop Jalen Brunson? I know that shit sound wild, but I got an eye and a keen sense for shit like this. I can locate and notice a problem in the matrix. I'm like, okay, we got Maxey and all that, but who is somebody going to put a stop to what Jalen Brunson is doing? Because Jalen Brunson looks like he can't be denied. Get on that floor and fucking hoop, bro. He fucking hoops, bro. So saying all that to say this, it brings me to this conclusion. We down 0-3, facing an imminent sweep, right? We play tomorrow at 3:30. I'm telling y'all this shit right now, bro. I'm going to stay delusionally hopeful that my Sixers actually get the job done, because that's the fan in me. The fan in me is like, no, we gon', we got a good chance. We can get the job done. It ain't over. The realistic side of me, I'm waiting for that game tomorrow. I'll be watching from my couch And if the outcome is a specific way, aka we lose and get swept, hypothetically speaking, because I don't want to count us out yet, but if the Sixers get swept, I need the organization to actually take a look into packaging up Embiid, man. I think we might have to look into that. I think we got to package Embiid up. And it's crazy to say, but if y'all know the term trust the process, bro, I've been trusting the process since I was in high school, bro. I've been trusting the process. And whenever he shows up and he's healthy, yes, best center in the league. He do what he's supposed to do. But if we get swept tomorrow, they got to start packaging up Embiid and bro, we got a young core, bro, to where I feel like we got to focus on them moving forward, bro. Not only is that fucking contract stopping us from getting valuable pickups, it's just he's stealing money. He's stealing money at this point. I love Joel Embiid. To this day, nobody can talk crazy about Embiid around me. I hop up like, what? Nigga, what? He top, bro, he best center in the league. Love Joel Embiid. This is the first time ever that I'm talking crazy. If we get swept tomorrow, bro, package Embiid up, send him out. That sounds crazy because you're basically, what somebody would basically think, they'll basically think, bro, what? Putting Embiid, who's a dominant setter, on the right team, that team might go to the championship. Here's something that y'all need to take into account when I talk about packaging him up and sending him out about his way. One thing you have to take into account, he's barely on the floor. If Joel Embiid gets traded to another team, I doubt he's going to be present and playing hella games, majority of the games of the season. He's barely on the floor, bro. He's barely healthy. So I don't think it doesn't matter what team you send him to. Doesn't matter what team you send Joel Embiid to, gang. Like, you have to take into account he's not healthy. He's never healthy, bro. So it'll look good on paper. Damn, the Sixers actually sent Embiid to this team, which makes them a contender now. It'll look good on paper, but he's barely healthy. So if we lose tomorrow, bro, that old NBA shit, pack that shit up. LeBron, you the GOAT, but your time has come. KD, future Hall of Famer, but your time has come. Steph, your time has come. Jokic, hang in there a little bit. Jokic, hang in there a little bit. I don't know if Jokic's time has come yet, but hang in there a little bit. Kawhi Leonard, your time has come. It's over, gang. James Harden, I'm going to tell you something, Harden. You're with Cleveland, and y'all duking it out. Y'all fighting right now. In the series y'all in, y'all fighting, for sure. But if Cleveland doesn't win this series, Harden, your time has come. If Cleveland wins the series, advances, and loses in the next series, Harden, your time has come. If Cleveland doesn't win a championship, Harden, your time has come. Harden, your time has come regardless of whatever go on, except for a championship. You need to win the championship for your time not to be here. But that old basketball, I'm going to tell y'all the era I grew up in. I grew up in the era where the big three was the thing. Where the whole trend was, oh, we got a big three. That was the era I grew up in. Watching basketball. That shit is over with. The era today, you got one franchise superstar, four other good hoopers on the court, and a strong bench. That's what wins. It's a new era in the NBA, bro. Shit is over with. That shit is over with. Unless Bron can become a role player and actually let them young boys cook and take a backseat, which he did a good job of. This year he did it, but in order for you to succeed moving forward, that has to be you the rest of your career. And I doubt Bron is going to be like, what? Nah, I'm going to have to be the first option on certain play. Austin Reeves, gang. There should be no reason why Austin Reeves hoops the way he does. Austin Reeves be hooping, gang. He be hooping. When I go hoop now, I'm older than them 20-year-olds. When I go hoop now, I still can hoop, bro. I still can dunk everything. I still can hoop. But when I see a young, energetic 20-something-year-old on my team, and he really like trying to get a bucket, I let him do his thing. Because he's young, he got the stamina for it. He got the legs for it. I let him do his thing. Shit, go get a bucket then. You hooping hella hard. Me, I take my time. I pace it. I go hard sometimes. Then I find a different way to maneuver. It's angles with me. I play basketball like I'm playing chess. Them young 17, 18, 19, 20-year-olds, the ones that just want to run up and down all day and be athletic on every single layup, when I got one of those on my team, I let them do their thing. They like a young Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves is hooping, but he's part of that new NBA. That new NBA got young guys that hoop. The old NBA, it's a bunch of superstars back in the day that they just putting on teams. Kawhi Leonard, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson part of that old NBA. That's why he can't transition well. You were a splash brother. Yeah. When the NBA was a certain way. That's the old NBA. So in today's day, Maxey, Edgecombe, I like Kelly Oubre. Because Kelly Oubre is part of that old NBA, but he wasn't like a superstar. Kelly Oubre is a solid player. So him, and it's that light-skinned dude. I keep forgetting his name, but hold up. Quentin Grimes. I know I ain't mentioned him the whole time I was talking, gang, but Quentin Grimes is tough. Maxey, Edgecombe, Quentin Grimes. Is Adam Bona still with us? He's solid. Kelly Oubre. Package Embiid up, bro. Package him up, send him on his way, and we'll build something around our young core, bro. I like our 1-2 punch. Maxey and Edgecombe. That's a nice backcourt, and Edgecombe's only a fucking rookie, bro. It's only up for him. From here, it's only up for Edgecombe, bro. Like, yeah, I like that backcourt, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. But yeah, depending on how tomorrow goes, bro. We might gotta pack Embiid up, bro, and get him out of the city, bro. I've been trusting the process for too long, and then, you know, we want Boston, all that chanting and all that, and we get the job done in their house. You know. Bro, the Sixers fan in me is hanging on and saying we gonna get that win tomorrow, but there's a side of me that's prepared if we don't. Yeah, I don't know how it feels, bro. The only way you'll know how this feels is if you're a Knicks fan. I'm a Sixers fan, but the Knicks know where I'm coming from. They know what I'm talking about. Like, trusting the process. We ain't been shit for a long time, bro. For a long, the last time I remember us doing anything was 2019, gang. 2019. Nigga Kawhi went corner 3. The ball went pat, and just dropped. That was the last time I remember us doing anything, bro. Like, this shit is not it. Listen, being a Sixers fan, bro, is not for the weak, but the fan in me is saying we gonna get us one. The realistic side of me is saying, listen, if it goes how it's supposed to go, if we fucking get swept, bro, I'm going to be very, very upset. And I'm going to look at the organization's next moves. Because the only thing that's going to make sense is getting Embiid out of there, bro. If we get swept, we got to get Embiid out of there, bro. And the whole time before the series start, I'm worrying about Jalen Brunson. He's actually doing his thing, but why the fuck is Karl Anthony Towns hooping too? What the fuck is going on? Karl Anthony Towns is hooping too. I canceled him out because I was like, bitch, we got Embiid. Towns gonna fold. I canceled him out, bro, but he's actually hooping. Oh, this shit, boy. Shit get wicked. This shit get crazy, bro. Hang on, gang. Yeah, man. Only thing I can do is hope for the best, gang. Like, fucking. Let's see what the bracket's looking like, bro. All right. Bro. We got the fucking, bro, the Thunder and the Lakers, bro. OKC putting fucking belt to ass. And a lot of people saying OKC is ruining the game of basketball, but everything in life is cyclical, bro. That's a word y'all should look up, cyclical. Everything is cyclical. It comes back in cycles, bro. Like, back in the day, it was, you could hand check. You can actually, as a defender, you could put hands playing defense. They ruled it out. Then dudes started flopping. You know what I'm saying? Acting like they got shot when they go for layups. Now, in today's NBA, the only reason why the OKC Thunder is playing how they playing because they learned from y'all. The old NBA guys. Kawhi, Durant, James Harden, LeBron. They learned that flopping shit from y'all. In y'all era, y'all introduced it. They perfected it. So these folks talking about, oh, the Thunder, they ruining the fucking game with all this foul baiting that they doing. This is what the game was going to turn to anyway. The old NBA taught them this. Now that they found a way to use it and win, y'all crying. Am I disgusted by watching some of the foul baiting that's going on? Yes. I am disgusted, but what are you going to do? If you can find a way to win, find a way to win. I'm a Sixers fan. We went into the Boston, what was it, TD Garden, where the fuck they play at. We went into the Celtics home and got us a game 7. We found a way to win. If you can find a way to win, get your championships. And then the Oklahoma City Thunder are a young core. They're not going away anytime soon. So y'all can keep bitching when y'all play against them, or y'all find a way to win. LeBron James the GOAT, but the way it's looking, I think OKC gonna sweep them. LeBron comes back next year with Luka. They try to figure it out for that year, and that'll be the last year LeBron play, in my opinion. That's what I think is gonna go down. So the Thunder gonna sweep them. They gonna advance, and then you got the Timberwolves versus the fucking Spurs, bro. I'm shocked. I am not gonna lie. I'm shocked. I thought the Timberwolves were gonna but that goddamn alien, boy. That damn alien. Wet bananas. Victor Wet Bananas. They up 2-1. Wembanyama. One thing, listen, I'll say this about Wembanyama. I swear to God, if we had Wembanyama in Philly, bro, he loves to compete, bro. He got a little dog in, like he got dog in him. He loves to compete, gang. Like Wembanyama does not want to lose. And you seen that in the last game. You know what I mean? Blocking Ant-Man shit. Getting aggressive. Like, he does not want to lose. He play with passion, bro. Oh my God. If we had him in Philly, we would be fucking unstoppable. We got Paul George, Maxey on wings. You know what I'm saying? We got, no, not Maxey, Edgecombe on the wing. We got Maxey as a point guard, strong point guard. Strong point guard. And then we got Wembanyama in the post. Philly would be on tilt. But a man can dream. So, however it goes, bro. If the Timberwolves advance, they're going to be facing most likely OKC. Or if the Spurs advance, they're going to be facing OKC. But here's something crazy about that. I was watching the regular season, right? During the regular season, the San Antonio Spurs, they actually played OKC a few times, and the Spurs was putting belt to ass. Like, so I think they're the team to stop OKC or give OKC hella problems. They're going to give OKC hella problems, bro, if they advance. But, you know, you can't count Ant-Man out. Ant-Man, the Timberwolves, you know, they got a strong unit. You can't count them out. So, I don't know. I don't know who's advancing out of them two, but if the Timberwolves advance, I'm not going to lie to you, gang. I got OKC putting belt on them boys. I got OKC putting belt on the Timberwolves if the Timberwolves advance. If the San Antonio Spurs advance, that's going to be a series to watch. Because that'll be the first time OKC gets punched back in the mouth. Because they was doing it all season. The Spurs was, belting they shit. I was like, hold up, what's going on? Now, we go to the East. It's us. Us versus the Knicks. Like I said, bro, I'm hopeful, but it is what it is. Like, if we advance, bro, and here's the thing. If we was to advance, oh my God, bro. Detroit is a fucking problem. The Cavs, they got they got Allen, the center Allen, and then they got the other dude. Like, even if we was to advance, I don't know how we would fare well against these teams, bro. Cade fucking Cunningham, bro. Cade is cold, bro. Cade cold. And Cade about what? 6'6"? He's a point guard king. Like, I think we would have matchup problems, but our biggest trump card would be Embiid. Embiid would be our biggest trump card against the Pistons, but he's not healthy, bro. He's not healthy. He's limited. Now, say the Sixers was to advance and play against the Cavaliers. They got two bigs, bro. Two skilled bigs. And then they got fucking Harden. Hey, boy. To be honest with you, I think it would be wise if we don't advance. If the Sixers don't advance, I think that would be the wisest thing, because now you can start actually like building something real in Philly. You can actually like ship Embiid off, get some, I don't know, bro, get a good package deal, build around our young core, get a solid big, and then, you know, we just run it like that. We can start off early if we just don't advance, because I don't know, bro. I don't know. But this Cavaliers and Pistons series, I'm not going to lie to you, folks, a lot of folks, even though like we down 0-3, a lot of folks been tuning in from what I've been hearing. They've been tuning into the Sixers-Knicks series. You know what I mean? Like, they've been watching that more than... But this series right here, the Pistons versus Cavaliers, that shit should be turned. That should be turned, gang. Like, and I'm talking about that should be turned the whole time. I ain't even tuned into the series. I ain't even tuned into the series. I think it should be turned. So, bold predictions we got. I want to say, I'm going to say it right here on stream. We got the San Antonio Spurs versus OKC in the West for the Western Conference Finals. And we got I'm going to go out on a limb here, because Cleveland do got Donovan Mitchell. In the Eastern Conference Finals game, it's going to be the New York Knicks versus... Damn, I thought it would be easy. You know what, bro? This is why I'm going to say the Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm going to say the Cleveland Cavaliers are going to win that match because the Detroit Pistons are a young core. And I think that's what's going to play against them. Plus, I keep thinking about Cleveland's two bigs. Them two bigs that they got, Allen and the other boy with the low cut, they make a fucking difference, bro. So, yeah. Eastern Conference Finals is going to be the Cleveland Cavaliers versus the New York Knicks. Yeah. And I think it would have been tough if it was the Detroit Pistons versus the New York Knicks, because back in the day, they used to go at it. That would have been tough, but Eastern Conference Finals, you got the Cleveland Cavaliers versus the New York Knicks. In the Western Conference Finals, you got OKC versus the San Antonio Spurs. And I'm not going to lie to you, OKC going back to the finals, bro. One thing my coach in college always used to say, the hardest team you could play against is a team that you beat 3 times already, or some shit like that. San Antonio Spurs, yeah, they beat OKC during the season, but OKC got it, gang. They're going back to the finals, and they're going to be playing against I don't know why I keep thinking Karl Anthony Towns is going to fold. He's going to fold against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Facts. So the NBA Finals is going to be ugly. It's going to be the Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Oklahoma City Thunder, bro. That's what it is, nigga. You heard it here first. Yeah, man. I can't complain, bro. Like, I don't know. I just don't feel like we putting our best foot forward in every situation we're in, bro. Like, this shit is so frustrating as a Sixers fan, gang. I don't know what else to do at this point. All I know is, bro, and right now, it's just in my brain now, like, yeah, we're going to lose the series. But I would rather us lose the series early. Let's just lose the series early, so that way Maxey, Edgecombe, Oubre, You know what I'm saying? Them boys, Paul George, they won't risk like injury or anything like that. I would rather lose early, get Embiid out of there, bro. Ship Embiid out. Let's put a good package up or put a good package together for him. And I'm not gonna lie, I like Scotty Barnes, bro. I like Scotty Barnes, bro. We need a team of dogs, bro. And we still got Andre Drummond. Like, I don't know, bro. We got to do something, though, bro. Like this, it get to a point, y'all. It's so tiring being a 76ers fan. I seen this come back from 3-1 against the Celtics. We came back from 3-1. I seen it, but I ain't never seen no coming back from down 0-3, bro. I ain't never seen that. Y'all, listen, I hope, Philly made me eat my words, bro, but the way it's looking, we need to stop trusting the process. We need to start building a new process, and I'm going to be watching the Philadelphia 76ers organization. I'm watching that front office, bro, because he can't keep getting away with this. I love Embiid as a player too, bro. It's just he's not healthy. He's not healthy. And when he is healthy, he pulls us out of some tough games. But when we need him, it's just like, bro, it ain't enough. It is not enough, bro. I think we get a solid center. Get Scotty Barnes. Put him at the 4. You know what I'm saying? Put Scotty Barnes at the 4. And then we get like a 3-and-D wing. Besides Paul George, we get another wing. And I think we'll be set, bro. Truly. I think we'll be set. And then we get some good pickups from the draft. But the writing's on the wall. It's the end of an era, y'all. I'm not going to be that old head that just hangs on to LeBron is going to come back and make it do what it do, baby. Like, I'm not. I see it for what it is, bro. LeBron, you had a good run. You the greatest of all time. It's just next year, probably your last year, bro. And that's that. Time is up. And Embiid, we lose this series against the Knicks, bro. Your time is up, bro. Your time has come. Like, we got to move on, bro. I'm tired. Trusting the fucking process, bro. If I do my math correctly, gang, I've been trusting the process for, let me see. God, I've been trusting the process for 16 years, bro. It gets to a point, gang. Like, I ain't got no more energy for it. Yeah. It's the end of an era, man. I don't think, and honestly, does Bron even come back? In the grand scheme of things, everything he got going on is in LA, but I think he retires a Laker. 1 to 2 years. I think he retires a Laker. I think Embiid, the city got to shine again, bro. It's a dark cloud over Philly, bro. Like, it's a dark cloud over the city. Like, the city got to shine again. And I think what'll put some new energy back in Philly is just trading Joel Embiid and, like, the front, like, the organization just making some good, like, putting some good pieces together to revitalize the Sixers, bro. Like, that'll, like, wake the city up. Like, we need energy. You know what I mean? This Embiid shit, bro, this shit's been a dark cloud for years, bro. And I hope Embiid prospers wherever you know what I mean? And I hope they actually take into account wherever he requests to go. Fulfill that request, gang. Like, He tough. He a warrior, bro. Like, whenever he was healthy, he did what he did. But sometimes, bro, we got to stop being a masochist and just indulging in all of this, just taking beatings after beating after beat, year in and year out, bro. We just keep getting beat the fuck up and just coming back next year for more beatings. Like, and then we doing it while we have a point guard that wants to win. I would hate to see Maxey leave, bro. I would hate to see Maxey go, bro. Because he a tough-ass point guard. He want to win, too. Point guards like him don't come around too often, bro. So, listen, it may sound crazy to a lot of people, but I'd rather see Joel Embiid leave than Maxey. I'd rather see him lead than Maxey, bro. At this point, like that old NBA shit, that shit is over. Y'all got to make way for the new school. If you can't be healthy, if you can produce in clutch games, but then we can't get much out of you in, other important games, maybe your time has come. Maybe you'll be better suited for another team, bro. I don't know. And maybe if Embiid goes to a different team, that team might win the fucking championship. Who knows? All I know is there needs to be a change in the city of Philadelphia, bro. Like, this shit getting to a point where it's just, I'm getting tired of going hoarse, losing my fucking voice, yelling at the TV. Like, I'm tired of this shit, bro. There's only so much I can take, bro. Like, my blood pressure not supposed to be that high. I ain't that old. Like, but it is what it is. I'm tuned in tomorrow, bro. I'm tuned in. You know what I'm saying? I'm clocked in to see my Sixers do what they need to do. Hopefully they can pull deep from within, pause, and just, I don't know. If they're inclined to, keep the series going. But like I said, bro, ending the series early, that might be best case scenario. So we can get things moving on what we need to do for the near future. End the series early. So them boys won't, you know what I mean? They won't get injured or nothing like that. I'm also tuning in for LeBron. Next time LeBron play, I'm tuning in for that game. I'm going to see how that goes. But the Oklahoma City Thunder, they got it, bro. They got it. Everything is cyclical. It comes to a point, bro, where you'll have a team that just dominates the league. 2, 3, 4 years. They just dominate the league. And that's just how basketball is. You know what I'm saying? There's a system. There's a way things get done. If you curate your team to complement that system and how things are being done, you win big. And it just so happens that OKC might be going back for their second final in a row, bro. Shit is wild, gang. I remember when the Denver Nuggets had a system and they went and got their chip. That was the first time in history that they got their chip, but they had a guard, they had wings that were defenders, and they had a solid big. And that was the formula for that time. Now, the formula is a strong ass 6'5", 6'6" point guard who's a superstar, elite level role players, and a very, very talented big in Chet Holmgren, bro. That's just what the formula is now, bro. That's the new NBA. So anybody watching this that watched the era that I watched growing up, I got advice for y'all. And the only advice I got is just let it go, bro. This is the end of an era. It was good while it lasted. LeBron is like I think he's the only one left. I think Chris Paul out of his class was like the last one out of his class to, you know what I mean? But LeBron, the last one left of that class. KD, Kawhi, come on. That's the old NBA. I don't think it's going to matter where none of them boys end up. There's a new way of things being done in the league, and we just got to accept that shit, man. Don't beat yourself up. Don't be like them Jordan and Kobe fans, them old heads that's in their 40s and late 30s. Don't be like them. actually realize what's going on in the NBA, accept it, move on. It's the end of an era. Fuck it.